another one. So I'm going to record and share my screen. So thank you so much for jumping on. Happy New Year. And happy official elite team for the Flawless Empire this year. So that's awesome. That's because of this whole entire team and everything that we do. And I mean, it's just incredible what everybody does for each other. And whoa, I just got dark. What the? I think my lamp has a mind of its own. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to go over a few things before we jump into, the meat of this call. These are just some non-negotiables that I go over at the beginning. It's just the things that our team does, the things that stay standard in the team, the things that duplicate every month that make our team so incredible and amazing. And as I talk to other leaders in the network, they don't have these things that stay the same every month, and it surprises me. Why not? They'll just do sneak peeks whenever they feel like it, or coach trainings whenever. And I think that that's something that's really, really great about our team, especially when we take advantage of it. So, make sure you're doing all of these things every month that stay the same, because it's helping you grow your team. It's helping this team become so strong. Our new team calendar, thanks to Bethany, she's whipping these team calendars out every month. She loves it. And make sure you print it out, because that pretty much has all of this right here on this slide on it, pretty in a display. I print mine out. I keep it, right on my desk so I can see it. But pretty much the coach opportunity, we always have a sneak peek the second week of the month. So you can talk about it in your challenge groups. You can talk about it on your pages. You can just talk about it always. I know one of the hardest things that we can do is invite to the coach opportunity for some reason. So, instead of you just talking about it yourself, invite them to the sneak peek, especially your challengers that love Shakeology, your challengers that love your challenge groups. The new coach training started today. It's a total revamp. Not necessarily of the content, but the way it is delivered. And I think it is going so great. I've heard from a few coaches that are taking the training behind the scenes, that have taken it before and maybe didn't finish all the way. And they're so excited to have the one day at a time, the feeling of like a family, like the whole group of coaches going through the training together this month. They're excited about that. So, check it out. If you're in the training already, you've probably seen some of the posts, but make sure you visit it. And if you have a coach in the training, you should definitely be in there holding their hands. Your next challenge groups should definitely be well underway. This group, you should be prepping and getting ready for the health bet to start officially on Monday. I know in our group, we have a few different health bets within the big group, and we're snapshotting our health bet check-ins and posting that. So you can say, oh, I checked into my challenge tracker app, did you? And you can remind them to through that. Maybe some people will just do the app, and that's fine too. I have a few people not on Facebook at all, so they've been great with the app. And then we switched our Monday calls. So there's a little listing. You probably saw the visual posted a few times. This is the first Monday, so it's the whole team. Second Monday is just our diamonds. And the third is for you to get with your PS coaches and have a little mini Zoom call. And then the last Monday of the month is for new coaches. And the reason it doesn't say fourth Monday is because you guys know as well as me that sometimes there's 5 Mondays. If there's ever a 5th Monday, that 5th Monday is the last for new coaches, because I like to have a meeting before the Coach Basics starts so that we can get ready, we can get acquainted, we can talk about what to do before the training, because that's what scared a lot of coaches off from training before, was that they jumped in and they realized they didn't prep. They didn't get to know their coach online office. They didn't get to, watch the prep video and the welcome video and all of that. So they felt behind before they even started. So that's why I jump on that last Monday call with all the new coaches and then get them acquainted and ready for the coach training to start. I just threw this up there really quick. I had heard from a few coaches that were just kind of feeling the New Year's blah. I feel like we were on such a high and a rush, and then it's like, okay, the New Year's here, now what? Why isn't my Facebook feed blowing up? Why isn't my phone ringing? Why isn't my, and you know, it's not going to happen right away. And if it is, great. And if it's not, you know, and you need something to get a jump start, do one of these things. Get into a training. There's nothing wrong with refueling and starting fresh as a new coach, as a coach or a seasoned coach. Check out the video I posted last week. I got a lot of great feedback. I just, you know, was spitting out ideas and things. And definitely you should be starting and finishing a program. I know with the BOD, the All Access, we want to jump in and do all these little bits and pieces of programs. Start and finish a program, because then you have that notch in your tool belt to say, oh yeah, I did hammer and chisel. Not, well, I tried a video from there and I really liked it. You can say, no, look at my results. Here's day 1 and here's day 30, or here's day 60. If you're going to play with Beachbody On Demand, do the challenge du jour. You know, but definitely you should have a few programs under your belt to say, I did that program in its entirety. And of course, jump on the National Wake Up Call. It was fantastic today. Carl was, I could listen to him forever. He just talked about everything and anything, the All Access Pass. And it was just a great call to kick off the new year. I highly recommend it. And another thing is, print out a tracker. Go in our Flawless Empire Google Drive and print out one of those trackers and use it every single day. Just do the things on the tracker. And if you don't like the trackers, create a new one. I actually just created a new one to use this year because I had bits and pieces and I needed a new one. I just wanted to talk about a little bit of current and future stuff going on. Lindsay Matway's in the process of creating her next Bombshell Surge call, and they're going to talk about retention and how to keep our customers. That's what the word retention means. And they're looking for people to talk about Shakeology, the Ultimate Reset, 3-day refresh, Performance Line, all of the things that, you know, all of our supplements and our nutrition and everything like that. So look for that, and also how to utilize this new challenge pack to keep retention going forward, to keep challengers from falling off, to keep them from getting bored. So I'll post that as soon as she shares that call. I know her last few were fantastic. The All Access BOD Challenge Pack, if you're on this call and don't know what that is, and you'd be surprised. I had a few, not coaches, but I've had a few challengers and I've had a few preferred customer discount coaches say, hey, guess what? I got Amazon Fire for Christmas and I saw the Beachbody On Demand app. And I was like, really? Have you not been listening to me? I've been talking about this for weeks. So you just never know what people miss. But, you know, if you're on this call, you definitely know about this. Some things that you can really do to promote how awesome this is, besides the fact that they get every single program, is all the things that people that just have programs, because there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, I have every program that's ever come out. I buy it, you know, on Amazon, or I buy it here, or my friend gave it to me, or whatever. The Remix the Fix, those extra workouts that Autumn is going to continually add. There was a new Country Heat one also. The Fixate Cooking Show, that's never going to be anywhere else. Just like the Fixate Cookbook, you can't buy that in Barnes & Noble. The 3-week yoga retreat and all the deluxe workouts that come with it now. So those are ways that you can talk about it as being exclusive. Another future item is the Team Cup. I posted about it yesterday. For those of you that don't know what the Team Cup is, they do it 2 or 3 times a year. And it's where you get together with 4 other coaches on the team, on other teams, wherever. It doesn't matter. I like to keep it within the Flawless Empire, but you can do whatever. And you get together and you just try to compete with other teams to sell the most challenge packs, or, you know, just work together to be the best coach you can be. They allow 1 diamond per team, and that, you know, it makes sense, because if you're a new diamond coach, you should grab 4 of your newer coaches under you and say, hey, let's do this. You know, it's not a contest to see, you know, let's put 5 diamonds on a team and see how they do. No, it's for a diamond to mentor 4 other coaches and to, you know, try to win Team Cup. And there's all sorts of prizes. There's different tiers. You can win tank tops, and they haven't announced the prizes yet, but it's always something great. Skateboards, surfboards, tank tops. I think I said that already. Shakeology, canisters, whatever it is. They always give free stuff away. So look for that. Registration for that, by the way, will probably be mid-January. So as soon as I get information, or if you guys see information before me, share it, please. I've had a lot of people ask about Team Tank orders as soon as it was the end of the year, and I was like, we just closed one. This always happens. I'm still looking for, and I just ordered the tanks out, so if you were one of like the 10 that ordered, look in your mailbox. It should be there any minute. But I'm still looking for, and if you guys want to, if you're playing around on Etsy or whatever, I'm still looking for a person to make tanks by the one. You know, the way we order our headbands and the way we order, you know, other things. Just one at a time, because the way I do it now is through custom ink, and we have to order like, you know, X amount at a time to make the prices affordable. So if you know anyone that wants to do that, I know Marissa looked into it one time for me and she hit a dead end too. We're also looking to add other items like socks and bags and even pants. Desiree found some really cute workout pants. If you're looking for other stuff, we always have our Uprising tanks and our headbands, so check the team file for that link. It's also on the team website. I put this slide up here for today's National Wake Up Call, and I don't even have anything to say. Like, just listen to it. Like, it was incredible. I know I said that earlier, but it really was. It goes by so fast. I think I listened to it while I was unloading the groceries from the car. It just phenomenal. I could listen to him for hours. Kicking off January for our team, we have a very small Ultimate Reset coach group. I'm in it along with 3 other coaches and my husband, which is interesting. Today was day 1. So if anybody ever has any questions about the Ultimate Reset, please don't hesitate to ask myself, and I can tell you the other coaches. Sharon Gitter Goldstein is amazing. She's in it also. Our virtual book club. We started reading our brand new book. If you want to get into our virtual book club and need help with personal development, join that. The link for that is in the banner to this page, to our team page, and also in the new coach file that you always tag your new coaches in. I already talked about the new coach training that started today. And I just wanted to, before we hear from our special guest, Haley, about some cool free group stuff, I just wanted to talk about new challenge group ideas. I think I talked about this last month, but if you are getting bored in your challenge groups and you need to kick it up and have some fun, you can always do contests and things like that, but you can have like themes for the week. Like you can say, you know, this week we're going to do daily affirmations, and every day let's all share a positive, you know, affirmation. Or, you know, week 2, let's share our trackers that we're using for nutrition and for water and for fitness, whether it's a calendar or, you know, some people have these really cool planners to track their food now. So you could have that. And then maybe at the end of the week, you could have like a giveaway for the person who, I don't know, the people who shared. And then week 3, that's just another idea, gratitude, share what you're thankful for. And then week 4, something tied to the season or whatever. But just some ideas just to give you, so you're not like, oh, it's week 2, what are we going to do? You know, have it set up. So, but right now I want you guys to hear from Haley. She's had a few really great free groups. She has a great system that she's been doing. It's really organized the way she sets it up. So free groups are a great, great way to get interests, get people to follow you without joining a challenge group and investing. It's like you're getting their attention, they're getting to know you, and she's going to share. So take it away, Haley.
Thanks, Lori. So like Lori had mentioned, free groups have been just something that I used to be really not good at. And then I was like, you know what? I really need to start doing them. So I just sat down one day and wrote out every single thing for the 1 week. And it actually turned out to be really well. I had like 50 people in it. And I have some people that this month actually bought stuff from Beachbody. So it was like a successful free group. So I'm going to share my screen really quick. I made a little, oh gosh, I don't even know what to do. Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, perfect. So I made a little Prezi and it's super, super quick. I just figured it'd be easier this way. And maybe we can post this on the coach page. I also have a document too. Can everyone see my screen? It's loading?
Yes.
Oh, dang. What's this doing? Oh no, why isn't it doing it? Oh, maybe I have to use Google Chrome. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, anyway, what I did in the beginning of my free group, the first thing was I created like my niche, like who was I going to reach out to? And this was the season of the holidays, like Christmas and the New Year and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, it's going to be really good if I share some holiday recipes. And so that was like my main thing. I don't know what this is. I really just wanted to share some good recipes for people to use because there was so many holiday parties going on. So I made it my goal to share a appetizer, a dessert, and like a fun cocktail that everyone could drink. So I looked up all my recipes one day and I wrote them all out. So I would just go into the document, copy and paste, and I would have it done. Hopefully this works now because this is so much better than me just rambling on and on.
Okay.
Oh, it's super quick too. Why won't it load? Okay. Well, anyway, so the main thing to like get started was to figure out what you wanted your group to be about, like who you wanted to target. You could target, I know there's a lot of college age people, so do you want to target college groups? Do you want to target, oh, here it is. Okay. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so much better. Okay. So this is just running a free group. It's super short. So getting started, this is kind of, deciding what you want the group to be about. Do you want to do clean?
I still see the same screen.
Do you see it?
No.
Oh, okay, hold on. Do you see that right there? Can you see the getting started, Lori?
I just see that frozen Prezi screen.
Yeah, do you see it moving now? Oh, dang. Okay, I'll just read off of it then, and maybe we can just share it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that I kind of figured out was deciding what you want the group to be about. There's a lot of relaxation groups going on. There's what I did was the healthy recipes for the holidays. There's clean eating, or you can do like simple workouts. The one I'm doing right now is about resolutions. So it was like a whole week of getting people to just stick to what they want their resolutions to be. And my first post in the group, today was the day one, so I did, what's your resolution? And this is kind of getting everybody into gear. I was like, what do you want your resolution to be? Comment below. So I had a bunch of people comment, I want to start eating healthier. I want to start reading more. And it doesn't all have to be health, and fitness related. It was just kind of cool to see other people, what they wanted to have their goals be for this year. So then my next thing when I was doing my free group was the target group. Who do you want to attract? Do you want to do newlyweds, new moms? Do you want this to be a family thing? Do you want to do college students? Finding that target group makes it a lot easier to kind of dial in and get those people that you want to attract, that you want on your team, that could potentially be coaches. That you just work better when you know who your target group is, I feel like. So something else to think about was kind of like the details. Like, what are you going to put into your free group? How many days do you want it to be? Do you want it to be 5 days, 7 days, 3 days? That's something to think about. That way you know how many days to kind of like lay out your stuff. And this is another thing, was how many times are you going to post throughout the day? And what are you going to post? When are you going to post as well? You got to post something first thing in the morning. Something pinned, some type of post that just gets your name out there, that gets people looking to the group, kind of have a cliffhanger that gets them looking back for like the next thing. And I also just put a couple other extra things in there, like, will you be doing any workout challenges? Are you going to have like a prize drawing for, Energize, or like the Fixate cookbook, or a headband or something? And also something that was really important that I had to get over was going live. I've gone live a lot in my free group, and I think it's so fun because even if you don't have people watching at that exact second, you're getting your face out there and you're getting more connected with your challengers, which I really, really think is great. So I wanted to give a little example for those that didn't see my holiday group. So for day one, this is what I started with. Just a little, oh, you guys can't even see this, can you? Oh, dang.
Maybe unshare and then reshare.
Okay. Let me try and do that. I feel like I'm already, stop share. Okay.
Yeah, because what I loved about your group is that everything matched. Like every single thing you did, it was obviously like you didn't just pull stuff from the internet. Like it all matched the way
Yeah.
you. It was almost like a unit when I used to be a teacher. Like the whole unit went together.
Yeah, that's what I really liked. I loved the uniformity of it all. Okay, I'm gonna try and share it again and see if this works. I don't I don't know if it's gonna let me share this Google Chrome for some reason.
So weird.
I know.
I am.
Okay, I'm sharing screen and it only ugh, that is so bizarre. Maybe if I do this and then share screen. Can you see anything now?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, good. Okay. So this was like my first morning post. I always said what was going to be on the menu for the day because it was healthy eating for the holidays. And I kept this post, this little background for every single thing. I would change the day 2 on the menu and put the 3 things: the appetizer, the dessert, and the cocktail. So then I would share, like, this is the appetizer with spinach dip. So I posted this picture and I posted the full recipe with it. And I was like, if you're going to make this, comment below. Perfect for, a holiday get together, a football party, whatever. Super easy. So then my dessert, I always shared an image with every single post. That way that people could go back and see that picture and be like, dang, that looks kind of good. That's healthy. Like, you're joking. That's not healthy. I'm like, but it really is. So it was just really good to have the images with it too. That way you're not just like throwing up words. And so then I did a picture of like a cocktail. It's eggnog for holiday, And so that was that. And I just kept everything very, very, very simple. Like I didn't go into crazy long paragraphs on every single post, that way people just don't get bored with your group. You want it to be fun and you want it to be something that they can just go back to, screenshot, and then make it later in the day. And something that's also really important is your content within your group. You have to make sure that all your content is factual, that it's credible, that you're not just like spitting stuff out there that you've made up that you don't even know is true or not. I think that's really important too, because you're teaching people within these groups. You want them to learn how to like fuel their bodies and what they can do to, continue on this journey of healthy living and how to even get started. You don't want to just have them filling their heads with nonsense. You want it to be like true stuff. And I found that the Beachbody blog is incredible for literally everything. There's so many good tips on there, and they have a bunch of good recipes too. And that's where I got a lot of my content from, which was really, really helpful. So that's something to also remember. And this is another thing I already said was the pictures. It's so important to just have those images so that they can just be, and I put all my stuff into an album. I'm running a free group now this month, and I did like a spin-off of my other group. So I kept all those recipes and pictures in their own album, and I called it like Healthy Eating in the Holidays December group. And then I kept everything there, and now I'm starting a new one for January. So I took all those old people out so I could add the new ones in. And that's been really helpful. It's keeping me a lot organized, which is nice. And if we can put this on the team page, I made this little, well, I guess you can't really see it, but it's just kind of like a more in-depth, detailed page that gives step-by-step on how to start your free group and just kind of like the steps that you need to take to create it and how to ensure that you're really attracting the right people and that you are comfortable connecting with those people that are going to be in your group. So that's pretty much it. I was kind of thinking it was going to be harder than it really was. And I was very nervous to do it because I had done a group over the summer for college age girls. And I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to get so many challengers from this. They're all going to want to do what I'm doing. And I had like 74 people in this group, and I posted like 5 times, and it was terrible. I was all over the place, and it just did not work out very well. So that's why I took a few months off of doing it. I was like, those aren't really working for me. I don't really want to do it. And so I just kind of like took a step back, and I was like, okay, this is going to be so helpful for so many people as long as I'm organized. So I think that's like the most important thing is to just have that organization and be able to just find the right group of people to share with, because you don't want to just do a free group for the thought that, you might get 3 to 5 people joining beach body after this. You want them on your team. You want to just kind of give them like breadcrumbs, like throw it at them. And maybe in a month they come back to you and they're like, hey, you know what? Your free group was really fun. I want to get more in depth with this. Like, I want to start doing the workouts. I want to start drinking Shakeology. You know, it's just to kind of get your name out there. And I really like that. So that's pretty much it.
Thank you. That's so awesome. I think a lot of people are intimidated by free groups, and I think you made it seem really, you know, non-intimidating and fun. So thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Haley about free groups? I love the guide that you made. We'll put that somewhere for sure, because I think you can use that guide to any, you know, whether it's clean eating or a fitness or a step group. I know that Karen just did an awesome step group with Cindy, right? Cindy's in here somewhere. I think I saw her. There you are in the dark. A step group, like you just use your Fitbit tracker and you step and you have a free group. You know, there's so many things. That's what we need to do, is make a list of free groups. I think people just assume clean eating. And there's so many other ways to get people's attention. So yeah, we should definitely work on that, you know, like a list of free group. But thank you so much, Haley. Does anyone else have anything before we end this? Anything that anybody, there was a bunch in the chat. I didn't get to read it. Is there anything?
Can I give a quick shout out? Because a couple of you, I think, on this call responded to my post today about this like little speed dating thing I want to do for success.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
A lot of you guys on this call, I'm looking around, have people already, which I understand, but think about those coaches beneath you, new coaches, people who are coming back into it, who are looking for somebody or who had somebody and lost somebody, you know, somebody who stopped coaching, because that does happen. And so I posted out Flawless Empire. If they didn't see it, reach out to them. I know, Catherine, you tagged quite a few people. One of them actually said they want to do it. Once I get a little group of people, I want to do a little call next week. So I think it would just be a great way, even if you can't be on the call or your coach can't be on the call, they can actually send me the information. Maybe I could kind of talk about that person on the phone call. But I just think it would be really great, because I really know that you have to step it up with a success partner to make your business really grow. And last January, when I got one, that's when I took off. Like, that's when it became real that I wanted this business, and that people can't work with just their coaches. They can't rely, you know, they have to have a partner. So send it out there. Anybody you think of, if they're new, they're old, whatever, just send it out there so I can get that organized, get a little group and arrange a call. All right. Thank you.
I love that idea. I think it's great. And especially this Thursday, I'm going to post the Thankful Thursday for your success partner. So definitely like shout out your success partner really hard. And then the coaches that don't have one will see that and be like, oh, I really want one. So it'll be like a nice spin-off of Alyssa's speed dating. Sound good? All right, let's get a team call so we can represent a team call pick. Everybody cheese. It's 2 pages, so I have to do 2. All right, I'm gonna go to the next page. You might be on here twice. All right, anyone else want to share? Anything good? Not great? Vision boards? Yes, thumbs up. I printed mine out. It's prettier this year. I think I shared it somewhere, but all right, everyone's good. Have a good night. Everyone's muted and just like waving. All right, good night, everyone.